Yesterday, we heard in the news of the saddening of the shooting in the Oregon College, a community college, a place you would think that would be so safe that nobody would come in and shoot us. Unfortunately, that happened to that sad little community yesterday when somebody came in and terrorized the college students. It doesn't matter how old or how young they were. The fact that he stood there and asked if you were a Christian, and if you were to stand, then he murdered them. This happened in Charleston. This has happened overseas, and it's happening way too many times. This is definitely the signs of Jesus coming. But I fell apart and cried when one person was telling the story of yesterday and how she brought up that she was able to call her mother after calling 911. She was able to call her mother and talk with her mother and cry with her mother and pray with her mother. It made me cry because it's sad that this is happening in this world that we live in, that people have to come to that point when they're a fear of their life. Well, one of the reasons why I cried, because I got thinking of the things that have happened in my life. And my mother was nowhere around for me to call. My mother died over 44 years ago, murdered. But through the years, she wasn't there for me to call. She wasn't there for me to talk to. And of all times when Timothy died, I wanted my mother so bad to be there for me. I couldn't pick up the phone and call her. Trying to talk to my dad and calling him was useless. That relationship has not been the same. So my heartbreak of not being able to talk to a parent was really hard when you lose your child. This young girl was able to call her mother in the time of grief as they watched their classmate be shot down, the fear of their life. It's understandable, and I guess it would be something I would have done if I had a mother. All the signs that we've seen that's going on around us, the Charleston shooting, the Arizona shooting, the Colorado shooting, the Massachusetts shooting, the South Carolina shooting, or was that North Carolina? Now the Oregon shooting, the Texas shooting. No matter where we turn around, there's shootings. Useless shootings. Evil shootings. And it's getting worse and worse, more and more. And like President Obama said, it's becoming a routine that we become numb to it, that we don't do something about it when we desperately need to do something about it. The key thing is today, we need to make sure our heart is ready. Is your heart ready? Are you ready? Because Jesus is coming so soon, and you need to make sure you are ready. Because if you're not, today is your day of salvation. The Bible talks about this. Today is the day of salvation. Give your heart to God. Pray every day. Talk to Him every day. And listen to Him through His Word every day. Because we need to make sure our hearts, make sure we have a clean heart, a clean mind, and that the renewing of our minds will help us to become better people. Folks, today is the day of salvation. Are you ready? If not, why not?